one day, Freddie was coming home when a streak of red raced by and nearly knocked Freddie off the rails. It nearly knocked Freddie off the rails. He wondered, wow, what was that? He thought. He rolled away and he puffed away to the sheds. He came to the sheds, and there he found the engine there. There he found the engine. He decided to come up. Who are you? He said. I'm Hugh. And I'm Freddie, said Freddie. Why'd you race like that? Oh, well, sorry about that. I was racing because there was an emergency at the quarry, so I had to help out and fix the mess. There was an accident that came from the incline, so I had to go and clean up the mess. Oh, I see, said Freddie. So I see you're number 7. I'm also number 7, said Freddie. Hugh was surprised. I was the previous number 7, said Hugh. Well, I guess you can have a partner now, said Freddie. Hugh agreed, and the two engines laughed and chattered all night. The next day, the two engines were given regular jobs for the day. But as Freddie was coming down the line, Douglas appeared out of nowhere and Freddie braked to a halt. Just then Donald came out of nowhere, and then he smashed into Douglas's train. But just then Douglas came out of nowhere and he smashed into Donald's goods train. Groaned Douglas. Groaned Donald. Dougie, why'd you do that for? Your trucks were on the line, snapped Douglas. Oh, that was my fault, said Freddie. I'll go get help. And Freddie raced away. It took a long time for the engines to get back. It took a long time for Donald to get back on the rails. He was not in really serious damage, and so he can still continue. So, and the two engines raced away. Meanwhile, Hugh was racing down the line. Meanwhile, Hugh was taking some coaches. He had been gentle with them, but the coach decided to play a little trick on him. Since these are the troublesome coaches, they then surged forward on Hugh. Whoa, cried out Hugh, stop! But the coaches didn't listen, and they smashed into a, and they smashed into a, and they smashed into a, they smashed into a barn. And the coach, Hugh, stayed on the rails. He then pulled the coaches out. But the coaches had seen that they nearly ran over the animals. They squirmed everywhere, and they got feathers on them from the ducks and the goose, from the ducks and the geese, and the hens. They also got some hay on. They also got straw and hay on them. Not even Hugh pulled them away. He was very cross. Soon Freddie didn't run. Rough day, Hugh. Yes, said Hugh. Some coaches pulled me into a barn. The coaches were in front of me, so they crashed in the barn. I was shunting them. I see, said Freddie. Were there any animals there? They nearly ran over some hens, ducks, and geese. And some geese as well. And they were covered in feathers. And they squirmed at them, and the coaches got some hay from hay bales and some straw from the ground on them as well. I see, when they crashed into the barn. I see, said Freddie. Well, it's been a rough day for us. Let's go to sleep. I agree, said Hugh, and the two angels went to sleep.